Hi, Sunrise Girls. It's Tessa here, and I'm here to talk about something very special. What is it? Books! Yes. I am a reader officially. Yeah, I know. I wasn't really into it, but then I started going to the bookstore, Barnes and Noble, and I was like, oh my goodness, that book is so cool because when you look at a cover, it really tells you, is this worth buying and will I like it? And I found a cover tells like the whole story. And so, yeah, I've become, let's just say, a reader. Anyways, some of the books that I've read is Happy Place by Emily Henry. She is so good with her storytelling. And I've read My Life with the Walter Boys, Purple Heart, Summer I Turned Pretty series, It's Not Summer Without You, and The Summer Turned Pretty, and We'll Always Have Summer. And, several other books because, like, why not? Basically all of them are romance because I am in love with romance because I'm such a romantic. I love that. It makes me feel so good inside to see like two people coming together and just forming, a sweet relationship. Anyways, enough with that. Let's get on to the topic. The topic I'm going to be talking about is After. Yes. It's a TV show and not TV show. Wrong. Sorry guys, I'm just so excited to talk about it that I messed up. Anyways, it's a movie and there's like 4 movies and there's like After We Collided, After We Fall, and Happily Ever After. And then so yeah, I heard that I had a name in a movie, and my name, guys, is Tessa Young. Yes, I know, it's funny because if you know anything about the After series, that is her name, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, my name, Tessa Young, is actually used in a movie? Well, at first I thought nothing of it. I was like, oh, that's cool, whatever. And then I looked into it and I was like, wait a second, this is pretty cool. I saw people are getting really dolled up, like with the tattoos and the YouTube videos and the pictures. It's like a whole fandom. I'm like, wow. So I was like, I gotta read this book because I gotta see if I actually like it. But first I started with the movie and I was like, okay, so they're saying my name a lot, so this is really cool. But I was like, I don't really like this because she's being treated poorly and everything. And I'm like, this is so not fair and just, and I didn't agree with that part of it. But then I was like, there's got to be something to it because all the fans like it, so why not read our book? So I bought After We Collided, and literally, guys, look how big this book is. It is over 200 pages. It's huge, and I read all the way to the end, and yes, I did have some good remarks and bad remarks. I just felt like it was like too much going on in there in terms of the relationship and the physical touch element, but I did really like how she was confident and believed in herself and put herself out there, and I could relate a lot to the character, so I was like, oh, why don't we try the next movie? So I watched a little bit of the second movie, or was it the full thing? Yeah, it was a little bit of the second movie, and I was like, should I watch the whole thing? And I was like, I don't know, because I haven't read the book. So, but I did notice there was similarities, and so I went ahead and I just watched the whole movie because I was like, this is too weird. She has blonde hair like me. She has my name. She is kind of sheltered, like I kind of was, as I was only child. And then also she was not getting along with everyone because she didn't drink or party, and I feel like I had a hard time with that. And I don't like people hound on you and they're like, you have to do this because I'm doing this, and people do it to fit in. But I want to show that God is our creator and we are created as a masterpiece, and that means we don't have to bind to what anyone else thinks. We don't follow anyone else's standards. We can be our true person without having to do all these negative things to fit in. And I just know that I wanted to try to shine the light and be myself and know that's what I believe in. I believe in being right and honest and true and authentic and me. And I felt like I could relate to her. And then the weirdest and coolest thing was she had Dylan Sprouse, and I grew up watching Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, so I was like, oh man, gee, is he saying my name over and over again? Because I think he is. So I posted the video right here of it. Here it is.
Jessa, do you like to go on dates? Because I don't.
Yeah, that's me with Dylan Sprouse. Can you believe it? I'm just so fangirling. Anyways, so I really thought that was weird that I was so like the character. And then I saw that she had my same exact car, my very same car that I got, Toyota Corolla. I even looked up the year and it was exactly the same year. And I'm like, this is freaky. So, but then I was like, this is cool. So I was like, after I saw all those similarities, I was like, okay, well, I thought it was too much information with our relationship in the book and everything, and I didn't like how she was treated. But when I heard and learned that One Direction was based off the book, and I was like, I didn't really grow up with that band, but I liked other bands like Backstreet Boys and Jonas Brothers. I didn't really grow up with the Jonas Brothers, but I thought they were cool. And then I started like One Direction as they, split apart. And then I was like, Harry Styles has good music. And I was like, and the book's based on Tessa Young and technically Harry Styles. So I was going with it, and I was like, this is cool. Because I always wondered kind of like, I guess, what it would be like to be with a pop star. So it kind of explains it. And I don't know if that would be a good thing or a bad thing, but I do know it really reveals a whole new side of you didn't know you had. So I was like, let's read the very first book before. And in this book, I liked it a lot better because it was more information that wasn't, how do I word it? I think I word it like this. The information included was more graceful and elegant, as in I could relate without taking too much juice and unnecessary topics in there and spread it apart. And she was just giving out her all, and because of that, she then was able to have a relationship with a guy and be happy. And it didn't go along with the movie, so I thought that was a little odd. I was like, why is this not going along with the movie? And I didn't really get why this book was included. I guess it was because when she did her backstory before on her Wattpad, because she got famous off there, the author Anna Todd. But yeah, I plan on reading this one probably again because it's just so long and so juicy, just like maybe annotate it and see what I get from it, and maybe I could come back to you guys then. But this one is from the library, so I gotta return it, but I don't know if I'll read it again because it's not really the movie, so I don't know. But Anna Todd, if you're out there, one day maybe I'll tell you all about it, or you'll see this, I don't know, but thank you for including me, or shall I say Tessa Young, in this book. I'll forever be happy. No, but seriously, thank you for making a book that I can relate to, because I know people out there need to know. Us girls that maybe be a little more conservative, that we can make a difference in the world and show others that it's okay to be different and not always follow other standards. So thank you. I appreciate it. Bye, Sunrise Girls. Stay tuned for the next video. Love ya.